Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing progressive capitals exponential per player capitals. I mess that intro up all the time. On the Europe Advanced map, we're playing as a green player out of the first position. And I've chosen to go in the middle of the board there on Hungary. I think between Hungary and Vienna here. Hungary is slightly better for disruption on the right-hand side. Also potentially gives me access to this little, I almost think it's a guarantee that either black goes on Bulgaria or whoever has Istanbul goes there. Excuse me. But I don't know. Maybe Vienna is a little bit better, more access to the left-hand side, I suppose. But I liked it was a 2. I don't know. Maybe the other spot's slightly better, but this is fine. Gives me a little bit more access to the right-hand side, I think is what I want, because with the blizzard here in, what is that, Nalut? I believe that's the Nalut territory. We got Nalut blizzard, we got Greece blizzard, we've got Alps blizzard. Sorry, not Alps blizzard, Venice blizzard. We've got Brittany blizzard. An inconsequential, ooh, what territory is that? Don't remember the name. I think it starts with a, no, I don't think it starts with a G. I was going to say, I think it starts, Castile and Leon is here. That's the one I only ever think of. That in Barcelona. I don't remember what this territory is. And then the Northeast Iceland blizzard. So that one could have an impact. I could have gone Iceland. We're playing exponential per player capitals. You can see the settings here. Balance but dice, fog, and blizzards on, portals and alliances are off. But there's a 1-point hold off of Gascony for bottom left. There's a 1-point hold off of either Istanbul or Bulgaria on the right-hand side. I kind of want to get information on if somebody is capped there, because I think it's better to look at that now than to wait. So we're going to look at it and then just step and take our bonus. It is red. That is good info to have. I don't know that I want to roll my 3 out anymore, because that makes red's take over there easier, right? Red may try to break me now that I've given them a little bit of a look-see on what's happening there. Very interesting. I thought about rolling my 3, but I don't think that's actually a good choice. I almost hope somebody's capped behind them, but I don't know that we're going to get that lucky for that to happen. So, not going to worry about it. We get to see what red does here. If they, this is the whole, oh, they're going to play for this first, which means they're not going to have a good cap defense here. Which means theoretically I could play off the 3 here and steal their capital, fortify the 4 over since they didn't break me. I don't know about that one, Chief. I think red might have played that wrong. This is a really good 1-point hold. As it stands right now, we've already got the 3 here. I'll start with 10 troops. 13 on 5. We have the 4 to fortify over if we need it. They'll have the bonus on the bottom, but I don't know. That's not a great bonus, right? And they got a lot of territories that hit to have to come up to me. If we get good dice, I think we leave this alone. If we get bad dice, provided we don't get broken by purple, right? We could easily get broken by purple here. I don't know where everybody else is, but the fact that this is a guaranteed 1-point hold over here for double bonus, Orient and North Africa, kind of difficult to pass up. By the way, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time to the channel or any other amount of times and you're not subscribed to the channel, it's free. Help support me, grow the numbers, all that. Like the video as well if you're interested in continuing to add support to the channel in that regard as well. Spread it to more people, add some more interest. And also, if you, let's start with 10. Hang on, I'll get to the spiel that I'm getting to in a minute. We are going to go for this. It's really good dice. That is really good dice. Do I defend my position here because he's got a 4 staring at me, or do I defend my position here? I think we actually defend here. As good as the middle capital is, exponential per player can take some time to ramp up. We're going to want to defend this position. Red can take this. We take all of this. Then we pressure them in the middle, and we're golden. White has Scandinavia, is playing for the UK, potentially Iceland as well. Red doesn't even have this bonus down here. So this, they may have stumbled upon, they may have stumbled upon somebody's capital. They may have stumbled upon somebody's capital here. Red will break me almost certainly, and then we just flush him out of the middle. I'm fine with that. This is actually really, really good for me. This is great for me. If somebody is behind, like if somebody's in this bonus and that's why Red didn't take this, our 10 cap should hold up against whatever they have. Black is top right, so I'm not worried about that. It comes down to where's purple, right? If purple's the player here, because we know it's not white and it looks like it's not blue. So black or red does not have this. And then we just, I guess, stack everything on our middle cap here. Full send red out of this area. I think that that's what we should do. Purple's only getting 5. If they're the one behind me. Ooh, bad dice for purple. Oh, don't bring your troops forward. That is the worst thing you can do. Yeah. All right. I'm changing my tune here. Bad dice for them. I don't think we want to let them hold here. We can't let red hold, right? So I think we're fine there. There we go. Should be fine. White's getting 12. Don't love that. Do not love that. But it's all right. I can't afford to hit red a bunch, and I just lost 1 on a 1 because of course I did. Purple playing off the 2 here doesn't really matter. The bigger thing is like not letting them hold this. Because if they're capped back here, we don't want them to have any chance. No trade on 3 yet. Red, we kind of want red to get knocked off this 2 over here. But I assume purple is behind us, right? On what is likely a terrible capital. So looks like red might be bailing, which is good. Very happy with that. And then we focus, you know, I'll leave the bot in the middle of the board. We focus all of our efforts on removing purple back here, who presumably got pretty bad dice on red there. You know, if red bots, not a bad thing in my opinion. Definitely not a bad thing. But the concern is if I block purple here, we run the risk of them operating off of this external position. Blue's getting 11 now, so they have Spain. Did they get 11 last turn? They did not. They got 7, which is an interesting number. We're going to want to flush out whoever's back here. If purple doesn't hit this 5, I think I flush out the rest of Orient. Blue's going to eventually play for split Italy here. We're going to have multiple people with interesting 1-point holds. Blue actually goes left off of this. Red has fully flagged, which is good to know. Hits me. He's not going to knock blue out of here yet, so there's no, or red out of here, so there's no point in going for red totally in the middle of the board. I do wonder if white let black hold. I'm skeptical of that. Purple's really the interesting one here. Could roll a 6 on 5, which isn't ideal. I'd almost rather than place the troops externally. Or come down off of this position here. That is good info to have. So likely staying on capital. And if I run off of this up this way, clear behind me just for safety purposes, black's only getting 5. Full sends red there. And doesn't get good dice. So white did break them. They full send red. They don't take any sort of elimination. Just going to defend my capital. We'll get out of purple's face for now. Because I don't... That's fine. I will leave purple there. I don't care. White gets 15. I don't have a trade on 4, which is kind of bad. I don't care if purple's back here, because we already know purple's behind us. That's unimportant, in my opinion. It's just about outgrowing white. Well, not outgrowing white and blue yet, but making sure I'm defended enough where those players are less of a threat going forward. This could be, if this rolled a 4 onto, which I don't think it'll do. I think it'll hit white instead. That would have been great if it rolled. Now, blue has not knocked red out back here. They likely will. And taking any cards, you guys have seen it in progressive per player, or exponential per player, rather. Obviously something we want to go for. I don't have a trade yet, which is not great. Purple could have a trade. Did not get good dice on those rolls, by the way. Lost 2 on a 2, lost 2 on a 2. Those are, I mean, nothing on the ones at least, but not what you really want to see. You'd love to have the attacker's advantage benefit you a little bit more than that. Blue's going to get a lot of troops on this next turn, I pretty firmly believe. But I should be able to card block purple after this 2 gets removed. So the question is, do they place on it? They go for this. So this is the mistake. Now, I don't have a set yet, so I can let him get some cards. It's going to pull. This is not good for purple. Pulling troops off cap to hold a +3. I really should just not entertain this region at all. Just defend my capital. Maybe even take Southeastern Europe. It looks like black is trying to make some sort of play on white. Now the question is, do I have enough to go for red and force a trade in? To be honest, I don't think I do just yet. Hoping the 12 holds up. If purple trades, you might be able to end up taking this. I don't think killing red yet is the right choice. White. Buddy. White thinks we're playing either standard exponential. White thinks we're playing either standard exponential or blue's getting 18. Guys, know the settings you're playing. Card skipping is not a good play. We're playing exponential per player. The card skip's the worst way to play it. Rick, you Rob, what are you doing, dude? Oh, man. By the way, I meant to say after my spiel about liking and subscribing, if you guys are interested in live streams, trying to do those more frequently, you can follow on Twitch, it's linked down below, or here on YouTube, and turn notifications on. It should notify you when we're live. Hit purple, hit purple. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you very much, sir. Takes the bonus here. Purple will get 8. So with a trade-in, 13, 21 max here. Doesn't really matter what he does. Should just take once and chill. Yeah. That's what he does. Goes back to cap. Not super worried about purple right now. If nobody sets here, did black hold? Yeah, black held the bonus. That's the problem with white skipping, is black's probably wise enough to go for red here. Although maybe he doesn't have the troops. If he just goes for the bonus, great. This might not be enough here. Got to hit a 2, split down, and hit here. Ooh. No, I don't think this is enough. Yeah, black feeds us the red elimination, it looks like. Let's make sure we have this bad boy first. It is 4 cards, so very useful elimination to go for. Sets us in immediately. That, ladies and gents, is exactly what we want from that position. We're going to trade on the next turn. Knocking purple out of that spot so that the block on them is easier. I think 18 will hold up. Should hold up fine against 26 or 27, 29 troops. It won't be that much once he gets up here, though. And we have that set. There goes white. Lots of troops. Not really by the cap either, which is interesting. Now black likely has this bonus, but is not on a trade-in because he set last turn. Blue getting 23. So these guys are threatening, but realistically, once I win this area back here, card block purple after his trade-in, hopefully he gets over aggressive, and then I can just wipe him out of there. But 4 cards off of red. I'm now 4 cards ahead of everybody. 5 cards ahead of white because of their misplay. I'm fine with that, man. That's fine with me. If blue wants to break it, just I was hoping he'd just take the bonus, and he does. Did he leave the 15 there? No, he backs it up. But that is a good... If white attacks here, that's a good retaliatory position. Purple puts most of that on the capital, it looks like. Only 2 on the cap. Trade-in lands on the stack, yeah. I don't really want to give this player additional troops to hit into me. Black gets 13, so they don't have Eastern Europe. I don't want to mess with these guys out in the open right now. I've got a pretty decent capital. My focus needs to be on eliminating purple. I don't like this. Not a fan of this. Why? I'll immediately break you if you hit me. I have no plans to hit you. My qualms here are with the purple player. Who is gone MIA. Which is interesting. I'm not going to break you, black. I don't have any... just 0 interest in that. Although... white was... okay, he's been getting 14. I don't know why he's doing the crying thing. I'm trying to play nice now. We'll see if purple remains quit. If they do, I should be able to get stuff off of it. Oh, he just mashes blue. Just straight mashes blue. Is he trying to block him already? I don't think you got the juice for this, bro. That's weird routing. What? Dude, you left him right here. What are you doing? He can still get troops off of you. How do you not? Did he had to have misclicked, right? What are you doing? I don't think blue can get through here, though. I don't think blue has enough troops. I think white had too much sitting here. He's going to hit here now, right? That's enough to hit. Surely you're not going to submit to this guy and let him block you, right? Man, all right. I was going to say, I'm like, what are we doing here? See if purple bots. If purple bots, this should be good for me. I should be able to collect quite a bit back here. Although I'm not sure this bot will come off capital if purple is gone. I mean, they are trapped back here. So I think what happened was I think purple may have actually had an external position here that they intentionally weren't taking cards off of it first in the hopes that black let them leave it, and then black removed it on the last turn. Not positive about that. They took a cap spot behind. I mean, this is so risky to go for this. I almost think they would have been better off just capping next to me. I probably would have been fine with them just chilling here. But once I saw red on the 1 point, I had to aggress this position. The fact that red didn't use their 2 or their 4, add any troops to that to break me. I understood what they were going for with attempting to take this, but if you had no vision down here, going for this bonus is a little bit strange. What I really need to happen back here is I need to steal the capital first, which may be possible if this 17 sits just here, or even there is fine. I can go through the 4. I don't have to hit black at all. I'm going to trade here again. I'm 4 cards ahead. Black sets already. This may be a take of the white capital, actually. That white cap may not be very well defended. Black makes me a little bit nervous with their play. Just a standard take here. Cool. I mean, I have no interest. I think their cap's here. I believe their cap is Rostov. I have no interest in playing into that. So let me go. I think this 32, I think, is enough back here. And then if I can steal the capital, don't know that... I at least need it... It's all the way in the back there. All the way in the back there. Ideally this bot doesn't trade on 4. Opens me up. I'm interested to see what white does over here. They might have just gone right into blue's capital, and I don't think they're going to take that. Or maybe they are. We'll see who's down troops. This is the benefit of white going right after us. So we'll see if it's either black or blue. I mean, that was a lot of attacks. I have to imagine blue did lose their capital. I was going to say, I have to imagine blue lost their capital off of that. I thought that was pretty well defended, too. White did not trade, but they had like a pretty beefy stack here. I'm almost wondering if their cap wasn't on the line I thought it was on, and they were defending their area without cap stack. It's possible. Very interesting game so far, though. I mean, white card skipped in exponential per player, which is nuts. And I think that was an intentional card skip, not recognizing the mode that we were playing. Blue may have gotten their capital back. Does he break the UK? I don't know if he's eliminatable though. Blue had a lot of troops. That's what concerns me. Is blue had a lot of troops. I can't imagine that white just bowled through those with presumably a 35 stack or whatever was right here. The bot does not trade. We need this, desperately need this 9 to attack up, and I don't know that it's going to. Oh, wow. Bot just takes off the capital there. If I had a trade on 3, I could maybe eliminate it. We don't have that luxury. Does black go and fail another elimination this time on blue? Is he stacking on white? Got a 35 here. If he just stacked on white... What do we do here? I gotta look at something, right? I think black just rolled white. Blue did not retake his capital. Blue did not retake, or blue did retake his capital, but he didn't remove white. This actually might be good, though. Blue will not trade off of eliminating white. Black doesn't have a set either. Blue's just going to eliminate white here. Do I have a trade? I don't have a trade on 4 again, dude. What are we doing? Come on, man. That's such ridiculousness. I mean, I misplayed it, right? I had seen blue did a lot of attacks. I thought he fully removed white down here. He doesn't trade in off of this, but I'm not, unless black doesn't hit me in any of these bonuses, and I don't have a trade, and I'm not going to have enough juice to take this out. That was a bad play by me. I maybe could have eliminated blue. I probably shouldn't have gone for either of them, but with black taking the capital up here, I thought I had a chance. So blue gets 2 cards off of this. That's fine. The only way this works... He had to hit white, though, right? Like... Unless... No, there's 52 troops back here. I can't do anything with that. Maybe... Oh, actually, you know what? Black goes for the elimination and fails it. That's really my only chance here. I'm okay feeding it to blue because of the bullying that happened there. Black, positionally, black still doesn't have very good capitals. You almost hope they just take off the 28 and play nice. But I think they might go for blue here. Okay, I can live with that. Blue's going to trade in anyway, right? Let's do 6 here. It's worth a shot, right? Okay, got lucky there. A little bit lucky. Well played. Well played. Back right up. Back it right up. And hope that purple attacks over into me and ends up having 4 cards. Blue's going to totally break me here. Which, like, I think I'm in the right to go for an elimination there. I think they should probably cool their jets here. I'm going to completely ignore whatever they do here. Well played. If he didn't have any troops on the cap, if he spent everything into white, white probably opened up the cap, which was likely foolish. Take the bonus, dude. I don't care. He's going to take here. Smart play. Oh, he fortunately broke the bonus that I didn't have, so totally fine with that. I might as well get troops onto my middle capital. I don't want to aggress black. Purple is fully flagged. I don't have, this is the issue, is this is not going to take enough back here. I just don't think I have the juice to eliminate purple yet, because I don't even think it's going to open me. Oh, it does. Okay. I don't have enough troops here, though. I don't have enough troops there, I don't think. Didn't fortify forward either. Black gets 25. I mean, we'll get 13 off of our trade. 70 troops is a lot of troops. It's going for blue. Interesting. That broke nothing, so I don't know what the goal was there. 56. It's on 4 cards. I think I gotta go for it. Even if I fail this, I don't know that anybody... That's terrible dice, man. Just gotta hope that black doesn't come looking. Or blue, for that matter. I mean, that... I don't know why these rolls have been happening so much more commonly. Like, even rolls on bigger stacks with the dice changes have been happening so much more. Or even negative rolls here. It's crazy that blue is playing like this, by the way. I mean, I've left you alone. I don't really understand the full aggression at this point. But it is what it is. I'm just... Black's cap's not open to me anymore. I should survive here. It's just taking me much longer than I wanted it to. And eventually I'm going to have to deal with these troops back here. If black wants to set in right now and steal this cap from me, they absolutely can. They don't know how much I lost, which is the benefit here, right? So, I've at least got that going for me. And they'll take Scandi. It's fine. I'm not concerned about it. Pulling that away from black, because I've played nice with black the whole game, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to aggress them. Eventually, I need blue to forget that I tried to eliminate him, which obviously I'm going to try to eliminate you. The white player sacked into you and didn't trade off of you. Or you didn't trade off of them. Like, I'm going to at least check it. Is he going to try it? 2-on-1? Trying the 2-on-1 here is really, really bold. He doesn't try it. Okay. Bot obviously doesn't trade. At this point, I almost might be better off holding out for the bot to have 4 cards. We finally have a trade on 4. Hits my 3. Loses 3. Nicely enough. I think I almost just hit it once. Oh, it's not going to get to me. That's fine. Like, if it sets on 3, it sets on 3. But at this point, I need it to get to me. Black gets 29 because they picked up an additional bonus. I'm not sure where their aggression is going to go here. 40 troops. That won't do anything to me, which is nice. Do they? See, they didn't know that blue didn't have this bonus. That's actually very interesting. We're just going to take our card here. Play nice. 45. 44. Not going to set. I'm intentionally not setting. And I'm going to pull this out of blue's way. We're just going to back it up. Take it straight back. Because I'm not trying to be the one that irritates blue at this stage of the game. The hope here is purple doesn't have the set on 3. Where does this go? Does this break black? Because this would be really funny if it broke black. I'll tell you that much. All right, so misplay trying to eliminate white. I'll fully concede that. This feels like it's going to... Yep. Is that a wraparound to break me? Does he try this? No. But he does break black. Which I can't imagine is going to be met with fun, nice, considerate play. I will get 4 cards off of purple. That's good, at least. It was a little bit pricey, but getting ahead 2 trade-ins on these guys. Well, more than 1 full on blue and 2 on black. Bot's not fortifying forward, unfortunately, but this should be good. We should see some amount of aggression. Oh, he's going to hit through me here, isn't he? You're good. He's trying to hit purple. Okay. You think purple had this whole area? You're not going to eliminate purple if you hit me here, black. That is what I will tell you. I suggest you back your 70 troops up, boss. I didn't mess this up. I probably looked like I did. But I didn't mess it up, and I'm not going to take it out on you because I'm not a jerk. But I will absolutely trade enough of that play. It's not victory. The game is not over. I'm ahead of you guys, but not by enough. I didn't really gain much from that yet, but I will gain much from it later. So now, because I gained this, I can lose this. I don't care if blue hits me over here. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be a fan of it, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. Now, this is where it gets a little hairy, because if he opens up... Okay, he just breaks Eastern Europe. Blue's not going to like how many troops I'm going to get on this next turn, but I'm playing nice, and I don't want to open them to me. Black has more total troops, because they had 70 on this cap. They have however much here, and then the additional 70 they just fortified back to this, and they did maybe open that capital? This could be interesting. I mean, there's no way you hit... Okay. Blue kept troops on the cap. The problem here is that I don't have a trade-in, but blue's on 4 cards. Black is not stacked on me. At this point, I have to at least entertain that another elimination is possible. How much is left? Is it 12? Good enough. I don't know that I agree with black's sack there, but I think blue should have left more troops on capital. I will take the 4 cards. That will double set me. There's pretty much no reason not to to do this. So shout out to Black. Well, not going to break him now. No point in breaking him now. Don't have a trade, but my next trade's going to be so massive. Steps off over here. So is that this one? Well played. Fair enough. Means he stepped off this one, right? He won't have a step. Now he'll step off this one because he sees I've defended this. There's no reason he can't cap run at this point. So shout out to Black. At least graceful enough to understand when he's lost, which, you know, not right away, but good game, well played, and a big old thumbs up to you. Stand-up guy, the Black player. I mean, didn't a lot of people in that position where they see 72 on 45 would think that they could slam my capital, have enough troops remaining to still eliminate Purple, but Purple had way too much back here. I tried to get lucky enough dice early on to eliminate it on the 4 cards the first time. Evidently did not work. Intermediate on Black, expert on Purple. White, buddy, gotta keep troops on your cap. Blue, buddy, gotta keep troops on your cap. Red, buddy, gotta keep troops on your cap. Shout out to both Purple before he quit and Black for the whole game for actually keeping troops on their capital. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with Tier List Tuesday tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.